All right, Jordan, bogey free 63. Did you get everything out of that round that you hoped for?
I mean, I could certainly look back and say, I missed a couple pretty easy putts, but I mean, I also made the one on 18. So, all in all, I was a little surprised by kind of picking right back up, and I really started on number one. I mean, I had nerves on number one like it's the first shot of the season. I mean, I didn't practice for 3 weeks straight, and then which is very unusual. Normally 2 days off is the most during a season, and then just kind of starting back into it. So I was pretty nervous on the first tee, and even just getting started and to make a birdie there was kind of cool. It's almost like the nerves that you feel first shot at a major or Ryder Cup, and just to make a birdie just calmly. It was. I thought that gave me a lot of confidence to start out today.
Do you feel like that you were able to play 18 holes in the Pro-Am round yesterday? Do you feel like it was a little bit better for you that you were able to knock a little bit more rust off?
It was my third round I'd played since the Masters. First round walking since the Masters. I played 9 holes walked on Tuesday, but I noticed it in my legs. I mean, it's just one of those things like it's like with basketball players. I mean, basketball shape's nowhere near golf shape, but when they get out, miss 10 games, it takes a couple games to get your legs back. For me, I noticed it in my swings coming down the stretch. I just kind of got lazy in my lower body, and on 18, I just said, this is the last one you got to do today. Let's go ahead and give it everything we got, and I just roasted a 3-wood and capped it off with the putt.
12th hole, second shot. Take me through what you and Michael were discussing with the lie and your shot.
Yeah, I mean, I think, he saw a easy layup opportunity and hit a wedge close. I saw hit a hybrid, open the face up, and cut it onto the green. The lie was actually even better than it looked a little bit. I could get underneath it a little and kind of flick up on it so that I could get it to launch a little higher off the bat. I knew it would go kind of through some tall grass, but I didn't think it would knock much distance off, and luckily just committed to the shot. I mean, if I bail out at all there, it could be disastrous, but I just committed to it and said, what do I have to lose? Let's get this thing up there near the green and make birdie. And it was a bonus for it to actually be the right distance and have inside 12 feet for eagle.
What's it say a little bit about the teamwork between you and Michael to discuss all these options?
Well, yeah, I mean, in that situation, everybody in their caddy is going to discuss what to do because, you've got a chance to either gain strokes or lose strokes just with a decision. And I think for Michael, it helped him when I said, this one's on me, I hear you, I know the risk, and I'm going to take it, and it's on me. And I think both of us, really like when we're kind of committed in saying that, whether he's going to say, I veto, this is a bad decision, you've just made a bogey, you're trying to get it back kind of thing. That was more, I feel good about kind of the lie, and I was thinking clearly and just said, this one's on me, and I hit it, and he's just kind of shaking his head laughing. So, it was cool. It was a bit lucky, and but also it was a good recovery.
On 18, take me through the putt, and then the second part of that with the roar and the fan reaction. The fans giving you a lot of boost all day. Yeah,
I think late in the round they got some swing juice in them, and I think that certainly had something to do with it. And that we could hear that the last 4 or 5 holes. It broke left to right at the beginning, and the rest of it was straight. And it's one I'm just trying to get to tap in and cap off a good day. And I kind of started leaning because I thought it was going to miss left, and it just kind of fell in the left side of the hole. The roar was pretty electric. It's just fun. It's awesome feeling the support and then being able. I mean, all three of us, we had 2 eagles and a birdie on the last in our group, where we felt that kind of support the whole day. So, we're not necessarily doing it for the roars, but it's a cool bonus at the end when it caps off around like that.
George, do you relax you playing with your buddies, the guys you play with, bunch? What was that like today, playing with those guys?
Yeah, it felt more like a regular tournament than it did around, in town, because we didn't have a game. We were, so we normally are all playing in a game together, but it was fun. I mean, they're both obviously incredibly talented. I told Michael on the second hole, I was like, Mikey, this is weird, man. I mean, I remember being on the green in the group with these guys when I was like 13 and they were 11. And so what a kind of cool experience to see that now, and obviously the success they've had. I've had, obviously tons of respect for both of them since then. And if I've ever been asked about either one of them, I've said there's no doubt that they'll be out here for a long time. And so there's a lot of things I say that are 75% BS, but that happened to be one of them where it hit.
Do you remember anything about when y'all played 206 at Firewheel? Last time you played?
No, is that right?
Yeah.
That'd be cool if there's a picture from there. I don't know if there is, but
You won that time too.
I mean, in 06, I had a considerable size and distance advantage that has gone away now.
3 shots on that
Well,
day.
there you go. Yeah, they've caught up.